Hello, welcome back to another preview here by the Logan Black. Jeez, why do we always have some problem at the start of the video? It doesn't make any sense to me. But welcome back to another preview here by me, Logan Blackman, here on the Logan Blackman Show YouTube channel. Now, speaking of the Logan Blackman Show YouTube channel, thank you everybody so much for watching the last video. It was at like 800 something views the last time I checked that video. Crazy, absolutely crazy numbers. Released the video a few days ago and it's already got that many views. It's got one dislike, which kind of hurt my feelings, but it's whatever. They're gonna have haters no matter what, so we just keep moving on. But thank you so much to everybody who has watched that video. It means a lot to me that people actually wanted to listen to my opinion and not there wasn't more dislikes than likes. Makes me feel quite special, to be honest. As you can see, we got new digs because after that last video we got pretty financially successful, so we moved up in the world. We're out of that little tiny room and we're in this big old room that we're in right now. Love the room, love the upgrade. Great upgrade, if I do say so myself. But yeah, we're back. We're not live. I almost said we're live, but we're not live. I guess we're live at some point, but not now. But yeah, thank you everyone who watched that video. We are here doing another preview. It's the United States versus the Trinidad and Tobago national team. Now, all of you know this means so much to so many different people around the United States and the Trinidad and Tobago. Trinidad and Tobago. I don't know why I'm struggling saying that name. Trinidad and Tobago. But it just means a lot. Trinidad and Tobago coming off a loss themselves, losing to Panama 2-0 in their first game in the Gold Cup. Panama is usually that team that likes to bother the United States a little bit. They don't win the Gold Cup. They like to bother the United States men's national team. They're always one that kind of scares me a little bit every time I see them, even though they're usually better. We usually win against them. At least now they say that. No, I don't really know. Maybe if we lose a lot, I don't know. I haven't checked in a while. But yeah, they always kind of give me a little bit of nerves coming into the Gold Cups. We seem to always be in the same group as Panama. So yeah, good win for Panama. Fully expected them to beat Trinidad and Tobago in that first game. Again, 2-0 to Panama. And so yeah, the United States is also coming off a win themselves, winning 4-0 against Guyana, which we previewed the last game. Bear, stop it. Come here. Hey, come here. Come here. Come here, buddy. You gotta see the dog. Go lay down. Go lay down, bud. But yeah, we're back. Go lay down. Go lay down. No, go. Go lay down. Go. Sorry, buddies. We gotta film video. Go lay down. But yeah, the United States men's national team is coming off a 4-0 win against Go lay down. Just staring at me. There, go lay down. Go lay down. Hey, right here. Lay down. Lay down. Stay. Good boy. But yeah, the United States men's national team is coming off a 4-0 win against Guyana on the 18th. Wasn't a great performance. If they were playing against a team of higher quality, they would have probably struggled a little bit more than what they did. They did get 4 goals in the game, which is very impressive. They also did get a shutout, which is impressive themselves. But you didn't have a team that could make you pay for the mistakes you made throughout the game. The U.S. got goals from the likes of Paul Arriola, who scored the first one. Tyler Boyd scored 2 in his second U.S. men's national team game, scoring the 1,000th goal for the U.S. men's national team in their history. So great performance from him, man of the match performance from Tyler Boyd in that game. And the last one from Jayasi Zardes, which is it was an interesting goal. I don't think I've seen many goals like it. I think I've seen Chicharito score some goals like that for Manchester United in the past, but that's the last time I've seen some goals scored like this.
Parece Paul Arriola que la baja perfecto, va a encargar al área, ya recorta, le va a pegar de derecha.
¡Gol! Amazing hit to the face goal, completely unintentional. It summed up Jayasi Zardes' performance as a whole. If he's going to score a goal in that game, it had to be by some weird circumstance that he did not intend to do whatsoever. He did not try to score that goal. It just deflected off somebody, drilled him right in the head, and he scored a goal. I mean, All goals count. All goals are, if you score a goal, unless it was offsides or you committed a foul before it, it'll count, which is nice. Good thing for Jesse Zardes, because he did not play well in that game at all against Guyana in the last game. There were some performances that were a little shaky. Tim Ream did not play very well in the left back spot. Aaron Long did not play that great at center back as well. Michael Bradley, other than that weird assist to Tyler Boyd on his goal, one of his goals, didn't do a lot. He wasn't very effective. Christian Pulisic looked awesome and looked like another level above everyone else on the field for the first 25-30 minutes of the game, and then he kind of tailed off. He started pushing out more wide, which is where we talked about in the last one. He usually plays more wide playing for club, like at Borussia Dortmund, played on the right wing more than center. Never really played center because those spots were isolated from Marco Reus and Mario Götze. Pulisic always played out on the wing, and at Chelsea he's probably going to play on the wing as well, depending on what system, as we said last video, I'm guessing Frank Lampard is going to deploy for Chelsea next season. So we'll see how he does there next year. But he needs to play more central. They talked about this on Fox Soccer Tonight. I think it was last night I was watching it. They were talking about how he needs to stay central because that way he gets more involved in the game than if he's out wide. This is why they're playing him more central. He's the best player on that team. He needs to play central to give outlets to everybody. If you're playing central, this gives you options to push forward, go spread the ball out to either direction, or go up the center and score goals. This gives him a ton of freedom. This is why he needs to stay more central in this game. Looked awesome in the first 30 minutes of the game, but then kind of really didn't do a lot. He was missing some chances here and there, but I'm expecting him to go around. I was disappointed, though. I did make a video about this. I was disappointed he wasn't wearing the armband for the United States men's national team. I'm still a little upset. I've never really been a big Michael Bradley fan. I read some beer halter said about why he was the captain. It makes sense and ticks me off at the same time, because I don't think he should be the captain anymore. I think they should move it on to somebody else, but I'm not the manager, so I guess that my opinion doesn't really matter in this scenario, because Greg Beerhalter is not going to listen to what I have to say, and Michael Bradley doesn't even know who I am. So it doesn't matter. Or maybe he did. Maybe he's one of the few people that watched my last video. So if you did, Bradley, good for you. Hopefully you learned something from it. But we have to move on from that. I'm not happy with it, but I understand, I guess, why he's still the captain. So we'll have to move on from that. But he didn't really play that. Oh, great. I've had Bear interrupting me. Now I got you interrupting me. So for this game, we have the same thing. So we talked about the players that little struggle. We need them to step up a little bit. We need Bradley to step up for sure. He's the captain. I think, like we've been saying, oh, Michael Bradley needs to step up for years. Now, this doesn't have just been this game. It seems like every time they played an important game, who needs to step up? Oh, Michael Bradley. Oh, convenient. Funny how that works. But yeah, he needs to step up. Other than the assist, didn't really do a lot in this game. Pulisic, again, very good in the first 30 minutes of the game. Didn't really do a lot in the later part. Started going out wide. He needs to stay central in this game. Jesse Zardes, I don't expect him to start this game. And if Josie is healthy, Josie starts. For me, that's my opinion. He's the best striker we got on the national team, and I think he should be a guaranteed starter every time they go out and play a game. So for my starting lineup, we're going to keep the same formation, a 4-3-3 formation, Greg Berhalter's preferred system. So the back line and the goalie for Zach, we got the goalie is Zach Steffen, keeping that the same. Didn't have to do a lot against Guyana, didn't really get pressured a lot in goal. He's the best goalie we got, unquestioned best goalie we've got, and yeah, he'll start again. The right back slot, same with Nick Lima. Lima worked well with Tyler Boyd on that right side of the pitch, so I expect him to stay there as well. And the center backs, this is where we're going to have our first change of the game, now, or of the team. So in this one, Walker Zimmerman, who we talked about could be a possible starter in this game for the U.S., ended up starting in place of Matt Miazga in this game. But Walker Zimmerman, he was playing balls down the field more, starting the attacks from the center back spots. He performed pretty decently. He didn't perform great. None of the defense performed exponentially, but he did decent. He did decent. Aaron Long, on the other hand, has struggled the past couple appearances for the U.S. men's national team. He didn't do that well against Guyana the other day. So that's where I'm going to have a change. I think Aaron Long, I believe, is Greg Beerhalter's favorite defender, which makes this decision hard. That's why it's gonna be hard. Matt Miazga is substitute for one of those two, but I just think Walker Zimmerman played better, and he just got named to the MLS All-Star game yesterday. So reward him, keep him in the team. I put Matt Miazga in for Aaron Long. So we have a partnership of Zimmerman and Matt Miazga at center back, and at left back, I think it has to be Daniel Lovitz. I think Tim Ream did not do himself any favors in that game. I think Lovitz has to go in at that left back spot. For the midfield three, we got the same midfield three. It'll most likely be the same midfield three. Bradley at the holding spot, Pulisic on the left center mid spot, and Weston McKennie. This is the only interesting part with Weston McKennie on that right spot. Now he got injured in the last game. Looked like a hamstring injury, probably a cramp more than anything. But if that's worse than what it appeared to be on TV, then can fully expect Christian Roldan to start in that right center mid spot. I kind of am expecting Roldan to start this game at that right center mid spot because you don't want Weston McKennie to be injured the rest of the tournament. He's one of the best midfielders we got. So you do not want him getting hurt for an extended period of time. You're going to want him to get healthy. So I would personally, I don't know if this will actually happen or not. We're going to have to see how he is in this game. Or after, I hope they checked him out good in the last game. So we're going to if he's hurt, expect to see Christian Roldan start at that right center mid spot for the United States men's national team. Came in for Christian Pulisic around the 60th minute of the game, so maybe we'll see him in this one. Milhojevic came into the game for Weston McKennie when he got hurt, so we'll see if I'll probably be Roldan. In my opinion, I would start Roldan just to make sure McKennie's not hurt more than he hopefully isn't. And then for the wings, Tyler Boyd on the right, Paul Arriola on the left, unchanged. Scored 3 goals between them in the game. Paul Arriola scored a very nice one for the first goal of the game. And Tyler Boyd, as we said already, scored 2 goals. Got the 1,000th goal for the U.S. men's national team in their history. In the preview, the last time we said that Boyd would start on the left and Arriola on the right. Both can play both wings. They're both versatile like that. So the fact that they switched makes perfect sense. I'm perfectly fine with it. It worked, obviously. Boyd played very well. Arriola played well as well. So those two will stay on the wings for the U.S. men's national team. And up top, if Jozy Altidore is healthy, we said this already, if Altidore is healthy, Altidore starts. This is my opinion. Altidore is the best striker we have. Jaya Cesar does not play great. Maybe the worst player. He didn't do anything. His goal was absolute luck. I think my dog could have scored that goal. I would start Jozy Altidore. I think that one's pretty self-explanatory. Jaya Cesar can work in Beerhalter's system, has started, I think, the past 2 games for the U.S. men's national team at that striker spot. But, yeah, he hasn't done anything other than that fluke goal there. I would totally start Jozy Altidore in this game. So just as a recap in this one, same system, 4-3-3. Zach Steffen in goal, Lima on the right, Lovitz on the left. We have Walker Zimmerman partnering Matt Miazga in the center back spots. Michael Bradley in the holding midfield spot with Pulisic on his left and Weston McKennie or Christian Roldan on his right. And then on the wings, you got Tyler Boyd on the right, Paul Arriola on the left, and up top, if he's healthy, Jozy Altidore starts this game. This game could be a very interesting one. There's going to be a lot of pent-up aggression. There's going to be a lot of emotion in this game for the U.S. men's national team. They want to avenge themselves off that loss against Trinidad and Tobago in 2017. They're going to want to perform well. There's going to be a ton of emotion going into Cleveland, Ohio for this game. I'm fully expecting the U.S. to win this game, but I fully expected them to win in 2017. So I'm going to go with a 2-0 win for the United States men's national team in this game. Goals from, I want to say Pulisic scores 1, and then Jozy scores 1. So Pulisic and Jozy scoring the goals in this game. I could also see a 2-1. I think they'll score 2 goals in this game. So 2-0 or 2-1 for the U.S. men's national team going against Panama. Just a battle of who goes first, because I'm pretty sure Panama will defeat Guyana in their game in the next round, and then their game, which also takes place tonight as well after the U.S. men's national team game, I believe. So, yeah, make sure you tune into that game. U.S. men's national team versus Trinidad and Tobago takes place tonight at 7 p.m. Central Time on FS1. So make sure you tune into that. Thank you, everybody who watched the last video, and I thank you for watching this video as well if you're the same people that watched it. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Makes me feel very proud that people actually listen to me talk for 12 minutes. So I thank you for that. And yeah, we'll see you during the next game. Hopefully the U.S. come out with a win. And I will see you guys next time.